Are you thinking about moving? Then this presentation is for you. You probably already know that when you choose a place to live, you're picking more than 4 walls and a roof over your head. You know you're also choosing neighbors, your neighborhood, how safe you'll feel, your grocery store, which school your kids will go to, and how far it is to get to work. You may know that choosing a home also means you're choosing how to get around, how long it takes you to get around, and even how much you'll spend on transportation. So when you choose your home, you're also choosing how much time and money you'll spend to get to your regular destinations. But here's something that most people don't know. In our area, transportation costs most families who have housing assistance about 30% of what they earn each month. For many, that's about as much as housing. You most likely know how much you pay for rent. You pay that all at once. But you may not realize how much you spend on transportation because you pay for that a little bit at a time. Think about it. Gas, bus passes, car repairs, insurance, it all adds up. So think about what it might mean if you could choose housing that would enable you to reduce your transportation costs. The more you can save on transportation, the more you can have to spend on other things that matter to you. Let's look at an example. Meet Rachel and her family. While Rachel, Joelle, and Davian aren't real people, all the information in this story is based on real places and facts. When Rachel's lease was getting ready to expire, she decided that she wanted to move. She wanted to find a place that was better for her 2 teenage kids and was closer to her new job working for the county. Right now, she's spending about half an hour every day commuting. She started by looking into the programs at high schools near where she worked. She figured out the neighborhoods she would need to live in, and then looked for places to rent online and by walking around during her lunch breaks. After a few weeks, she found a place, applied, and got in. Now Joelle, who has a beautiful singing voice, will get to go to a school with a great choir. And Davian's school has a much better science program. He hopes to become a medic when he grows up. Plus, Rachel is just 8 minutes by car from where she works, so she can get to work in no time. Rachel's biggest bonus in this move? No more sitting in rush hour traffic. Rachel's monthly savings with this move are $80 a month in car expenses like gas, and 5 hours saved in travel time. If, like Rachel, you're thinking about moving, we have some new tools that you can use. If you have access to the internet through a computer, it can be at a library or even on a cell phone, you can go to websites that can help you figure out good areas to look for housing based on your frequent destinations. One of the free online tools you can use is WalkScore Apartment Finder. Here's how it works. First, you enter in the place you go most often, like work, or your doctor, or the store, or a relative's house. Then, you enter in the kind of transportation you plan to use to get there: car, transit, walking, or biking, and how long you're willing to travel. Then, it will create a map, like the one you see here. The highlighted area is your travel zone, the parts of your community that are within your chosen travel time of your destination. That is where you want to look first for housing. You can even enter in 2 or more destinations, like this example here, and the program will create travel zones for each. The best place to look for housing is where the 2 travel zones overlap. One way to use your map is to print a copy and then walk or ride around your travel zone and look for places with for rent signs. You can look for housing in your travel zone on that same website. They have links to some rental listings. You can search the listings for places with the right number of bedrooms and rent in a range you can afford. There's no guarantee you'll find anything, but it's easy to check. Remember, these websites don't show everything that's for rent, and it may be hard to meet some of the screening criteria. You still have to do your homework and make the calls. Here are 2 websites that can help you figure out your commuting zones and look for listings. Apartment Finder by WalkScore, and PadMapper. A third website, Google Maps, can help you figure out how long it will take you to get to places you go frequently. You can check out these websites anytime you want. They're free. We can show you how to get more information about how to use them. We also have 2 printed tools to help you make smart choices about transportation when you're looking for a place to live. The first is a worksheet that will allow you to compare transportation costs for 2 places you're thinking of living. The second is a checklist you can use when you go look at a place to rent. Ask us how to get these tools. Okay, we've done a lot of talking. And if you're moving, you may feel like you're under a lot of pressure. But just remember this: while you may have many challenges, you also have choices. Be smart. Consider your transportation options and costs before you make a move.